I'm going to be tying a Maribuster, or what I like to call a Maribuster. It's a Slumpbuster with some marabou. I like to use a bead head instead of the cone head. I'm going to wrap my thread all the way down the shank of the hook, make a body first. Some people like to put the lead first, but that would be if I was using a cone head, not using a cone head. So thread all the way down the shank of the hook for the body, and then go ahead and tie in my wire. I like to do it this way. I don't go all the way down the shank, kind of the back end, and then I bend it over the other side. I don't know, it seems to work for me. I haven't had any issues with it. Go ahead and secure the wire, bring the thread all the way back up to the bead head, and then tie in some lead, make this thing a little heavy. I'm going to cut a length about twice the length of the shank. I'll start at the point of the hook and wrap forward. And just like my thread, I'm wrapping the lead away from me, making sure it's nice and tight together all the way to the bead head. Some people don't like going all the way up. I prefer doing it. And then I'll just pinch the end here and bend it over. And then instead of glue, I'm just going to use the thread, go all the way back to secure the lead, and then making my way back forward. I'm going to start wrapping the body. You can wrap it with whatever, chenille, shiny shit, it doesn't matter. I'm using yellow dubbin. I'm going to make this thing look like a little baby brown trout. So I start at the head, wrap my way back, and then all the way forward again. And go all the way to the bead head and then back some. And that'll be just so I can secure the other parts of the body. And once at the head, I'm going to go ahead and get some rabbit zonker strips. It doesn't really matter what color you use. I chose this gray. I don't know the name of it. Super awesome gray. Anyways, cutting a strip about the length of the shank. And I'm not going to go all the way to the top of the bead head. I'm actually going to go back so I can work some marabou in there. But I'm just going to secure the very tip of it. I left the tip exposed. Really wrap it in there tight. I'm going to bring the thread all the way back to the top of the head again. Leave it there. And then I'll take the gold wire. I'm going to make opposite direction wraps all the way up to the head. And space that hair out so I don't trap anything. Then at the tip of the zonker, I'm going to make sure I secure that right here. And then one more wrap. I'll take the thread going opposite direction, secure that wire, and then I'll take my wire scissors and cut it off. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. On this particular tie, I chose some flash. Got some crystal flash in black. I just want it real subtle, so I just took about the length, bend it in half, just doubled it up. And then on the other side, just took another piece, doubled it up, tied it at the base of the head. And that just gives me a little teeny bit of flash before I put in the marabou. So I'm going to start with black marabou up top. If you look at fish or brown trout's dark up top, so black goes up top. Start at the head. Start with a loose wrap to get in position, and then getting tighter as I make my way back towards that rabbit strip. And then I'll clean that head up, cut that excess off, a couple more wraps. And then on to the next color, getting a yellow bugger marabou. I like the bugger marabou, it gives it real good action in the water. I like this color because it's really, it's also natural. So start out on the front side right here, same length as the top. Going to the other side, same length. Working the yellow on the sides. Gives it a good natural look in the water. Secure it right against the bead head. I'm going to go ahead and finish it off with a light color on the bottom. Some white blood quill marabou for the belly. And we'll just start with a loose wrap. Make tighter wraps as we go. Just a few wraps. And then go ahead and whip finish it. A few wraps here. And cut it. And we can clean it up now. Just clean it up a little bit. Then we'll go ahead and get some head cement on it to finish it off and clean it up even more, if you choose. If not, whatever, anything goes. But yeah, it's the finished product, the Maribuster. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Tight lines.